YAJF.
Turn that up. You can barely hear me talk as is. Shoot back. Shoot back, shoot back, shoot back. Let me shoot back. That's not even real shoot back though, right? Let me see the
Welcome to YAJ.
Hello, everybody.
Veronica Rose got a public announcement.
Well, here's my public announcement, people.
Here's a public announcement.
Shut up. Anyway. All right, you people, when you go to sit here and go in a parking lot and you go to park, come on. Don't be parking crooked. I went somewhere today. I go to pull up. I pulled over a couple of parking spaces over because the person comes in, goes in, and parks crooked. And it's like, come on. Well, there's some people out there now. If you don't park straight, park right in the parking spot, guess what? They're going to block you. They're going to block you, and you're not going to be able to get into your vehicle. Trust me. It's not cool. So get it together, people. Learn how to park. You've been driving how long? You should know how to do it. That's it. To you. Shut up and eat. Go.
Good evening, spiritual brothers and sisters. Thank you for that warm letter of messages. Love you, my children. Love you, my grandbabies. And what up, Bailey? Thank you for watching the show. What's up, spiritual brothers and sisters on the YouTube?
Oh,
Tuesday.
yeah. And Tanya, if you're on there. Hey, girl.
Hey, Tanya.
And Trish.
YouTube
Anybody else I know?
Tuesday.
Oh, y'all. Hi, y'all.
All right, let's get serious. People,
hey, let's get serious.
What the F is up with you and this damn chicken sandwich? This is sad. The subject of this story tonight is chicken sandwich. And those who know me saw that I posted, if you can line around the corner for a chicken sandwich, your ass can go vote.
Well, what's that got to do? A chicken sandwich and voting.
Because
what are you voting for? A chicken sandwich?
Oh dear God. Shush. Don't. In Charlotte, a team registered people to vote as they waited in Popeyes in line for a chicken sandwich. A $3.49 chicken sandwich. This 17-year-old kid, David Ledbetter. Yes, you're getting a shout out, son. Yes, you're getting a shout out. He decided to register people to vote, even though he was 17. And he saw that the lack of young people politically involved, he wanted to get them to register. That day, he got 16 people to register to vote in line. Good job, young man. Good job. Now, do you know how important voting is? The interview. All you Trumpsters, all you people who really think you know about laws, do you really know how important voting is? This is why I say this. Because when voting happens, you vote for the person who's supposed to take care of our law issues. Like, for instance, there was really a lax law with child molesting. So they finally did tougher laws on that. You voted the right person in, and supposedly they took care of this problem. Now, all of a sudden, in 2016 to the present day, everybody's a child molester and serving less time than marijuana. But yet, marijuana is the gateway. I never heard of somebody getting extremely high off marijuana and sleeping with a child. How do we not understand what our rights are? For all you people who post these people who claims they schooled somebody, they were still in handcuffs or they were about to get cuffed until they saw that they were being taped. Look, in all seriousness, people who go every day minding their business. And why I tell this story, because I'm from the South. You can mind your business all day long, and your life will come to a halt in a split second. You have the right to question anybody that's about to do you wrong, but there's a certain way about it. You know, the officer has all the power, along with the judge and the prosecution. Even if you know your rights and you have a lawyer to defend you because of your rights, you still can go to prison, no matter what. It just depends on how well set up you are. It just depends on how everybody feel. It just depends. So when we bring you this stuff every week, or when we try to tell you to be aware, I'm telling you this for a reason. Because when someone who's never gone through it before goes through it, then they're trying to branch out to figure out what just happened. Because a violation of any type can destroy you from the inside out and not the outside in. Because when you're being violated and when you realize you're starting to be violated and it's gone too, they've overstepped their bounds. Whether they're an officer, whether they're the officer of a court. They're not going to correct what they've done. They're going to keep on with it until they feel like it's justified. Just like they tell you it's justified that we put you in bird poop on your car, we think it's coke. Or that I'm going to throw this in your back seat because it's marijuana knowing full well you're not smoking. Or I'm going to take advantage of this woman who's on the side of the road and I'm going to rape her because she's not going to talk. Because I'm an officer of the law. Or I'm a lunch the right to touch your penis. Or a Catholic priest. Or any type of priest. We complain about is always and will be a vote. When you vote, and this is why I take voting very seriously, even when he and I have an attitude, because I tell him to shut up that I did vote. But what I'm saying is you have a ballot that says what you're voting on. At some point, marijuana is going to get legalized. At some point. But when you're sitting here telling me that a dog's life is more than a human life, or you're going to catch a felony for abusing an animal, but yet we're going to give you 1 year and a year probation because we found that you were sex trafficking. How's that even fair? You were sex trafficking, you murdered, you raped, but yet you get out of jail. Oh, but yet here it is, you killed this dog. We're going to give you a felony charge, and it's going to stick. Look, there's a lot of things that really ticks me off because honestly, I'm tired of seeing my spiritual brothers and sisters getting beat down like this. I've seen it in the 70s. I've seen it in the 80s. I've seen it in the early 90s. I'm tired of watching my people get beat up. Matter of fact, I'm tired of watching people sleeping on the street. If I had money, believe me, if I have $1 or if I have something to give these people so they can go inside, do you know what it's like to sleep outside? Do any of you know what it's like to sleep outside because you don't have a home, nothing to eat? Do you know? Do you know what it's like? I try to give spare change to the right people, not the wrong ones. I try. I try to give up my bottled water, or if I have a bag of potato chips or some peanuts, whatever I can do to help this person eat to make it to the next day. Do you know what it's like? I know what it's like. I know what it's like to sleep out on the street.
You got some people out there that are panhandling just because they don't want to go to work. They want to sit there and get money. Now, I will admit there are homeless people out there that really need some help. But with the cost of living and stuff like that, how can anybody afford anything? You got to have more people live with you just to make ends meet. You got to work 3 or 4 jobs, 2, 3 jobs just to make money to make it to where you need to get to.
Yeah. I saw that California actually legalized people can feed the homeless. That's a vote. Reason why I'm getting to that is because what you're voting, it stops people from making these dumb phone calls about people just standing on the corner doing nothing. With these votes, it keeps officers from misusing and abusing their authority. With these votes, it keeps these officers from having an honor code. We're not saying that there are bad officers. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is it's kind of funny that they pick and choose who they beat up on, and then they get away with it. If just put it to you this way: say this officer went home one night. He went home. Then he found out that his wife and child, or his wife and kids, were tied up by the same criminal that they just vandalized. What do you think's going to happen to him? Oh, he's no longer a cop. Now he's worried about his family. So you expect that person to sympathize with you after you just violated him. You see where I'm going with this? For those who understand, you follow me, right? If this person that you just violated, you cuffed him, you beat him, you and your boys having a good time, whooping him up, he's all cuffed, he can't defend himself, so he gets out. And he comes for you and your family. What's the first thing he's going to do? He's not going to have no mercy on you because you didn't show mercy to him. How do you people sleep at night? I really want to know. How do you really sleep at night? Because the old saying is, what goes around, come around. I'm just saying. I hope it made sense to somebody tonight, because I'm telling you, people, don't let this get out of hand. In 2020, you have to vote. You have to vote. If Trump wins again, so be it. But at least you voted. That way we can figure out if the voting system is corrupted.
Yeah, but are we going to have Trump again? I mean, who's going to be president?
I don't know. But the point is,
we don't know how many people's going to be sitting here going for president.
If you're going to run out to a chicken sandwich, and believe me, that's why people are videotaping you. You know how disheartening that was to me? Yo, you ready to play me out? You know how disheartening was that to me to watch my people running for a damn sandwich? You know how disheartening that was? The only time y'all went out and voted was for Obama. And he really didn't do nothing for you.
I thought we were talking about Obama. He's not here anymore.
I'm not. Oh my God. Play me out.
YAJFX. YAJFX. YAJ.
Good night, people.
Have a nice evening. I'll see you tomorrow for PMS Wednesday. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. I gotta laugh about that one. I don't know if he was, I don't know what he was doing.